Greetings, YouTube. Trying a different angle today. Still, I have no PC, so we're recording this on my Chromebook. Yay. It's been a month now. Not happy. So, there has been a major kerfuffle concerning e-cigarettes and vaping in the news in America recently. There have been over 500 people that have been sick, and I believe the death tolls up to 9 of people that have died because they've been vaping different kinds of oil, some purely with nicotine and some with THC. And if you're aspirating an oil, that's not smart. All right, let me just throw that one out there for you. Yeah, you shouldn't be aspirating particulates. Like if you were in a fire, people cover their mouths and they run, and that's a hint. If you actually have that kind of situation in hand, don't aspirate particulates. If you're working with metal, you wear a mask. You're working in dust, you wear a mask. Why? They're dangerous. But for some weird reason, people have decided that aspirating oils is a good idea. It isn't a good idea. So because of this, they have been getting very ill, and some have died, and I feel great deals of sympathy for their family and the suffering that they're going through. I wish these people weren't dead, but you shouldn't aspirate oils. Hey, I forgot to put Mandarin in the bedroom. So she's going to join us in a moment, maybe causing us problems. We'll find out. And one of the things it's resulted in is that people are like, well, we need to ban these things. Okay, I fully support banning these things. We don't need these things. We don't need nicotine delivery systems. Nicotine serves no purpose. It is simply a chemical that addicts people to nicotine. That's the dangerous part that's the addictive part of tobacco is the nicotine. It's all the other things in tobacco, as well as the nicotine, that helps to kill you. They give you lung diseases and emphysema and cancer and what have you. And it just does horrible things to your genetic code as you're firing stuff into your system that you don't need. You're causing mutations, which you don't need. And we should not be encouraging people to become addicted to nicotine. And that's the big danger. They're marketing these things to kids. And these e-cigarettes, vaping products, are simply there to addict children to nicotine. That's their sole purpose, addict children to nicotine. Why is that legal? And while I want to see e-cigarettes and vaping products banned, because again, we don't need them, why is everybody ignoring the huge tobacco elephant in the room? Because since the year of my birth, 10 million Americans have died because of tobacco. Some of them not even smokers. Secondhand smoke has killed tens of thousands of Americans. Why? Because they happen to live with smokers or work in environments where smoking was or is legal. Children have emphysema and asthma and things like that. Why? Because their parents smoke. And that's okay in America for some weird reason. But they want to ban e-cigarettes and vaping. Okay, go for it. Ban those things. But ban tobacco. Get rid of it. Other than the really minor number of people in America that use tobacco for religious purposes, tobacco serves no purpose other than to kill people, making them addicts first, and making a whole bunch of corporate bosses wealthy. We don't need that. Get rid of it. But nope, people are really upset about the vaping and the e-cigarettes, and they're just ignoring the tobacco, and I don't get it. Tobacco is more dangerous, has always been dangerous, will always be dangerous. And for some reason, we just accept it. And we shouldn't. We should get rid of it. And maybe banning e-cigarettes and vaping products are the step in the right direction. So let's do those first. And then maybe people will notice the tobacco elephant in the room and do something about that. because there would be tens of millions of people, 10 million people alive today that aren't 10 million people because of tobacco. And that's just America. There's an entire planet out there of people who are dying every year. Why? Because we allow it. And we shouldn't. And we're not doing a damn thing about it. And we should.